The incumbent Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, has gotten a huge support from various groups across the country, who had finally endorsed him as the best choice for Nigeria come 2023. The group, which was identified as Good News Nigeria, advised the Vice President Yemi Osinbajo to contest for president come 2023 general elections. The group, who spoke through a statement released on Friday, made it clear that a combined ticket of Yemi Osinbajo and the current governor of Borno State, Professor Babagana Zulum, as president and vice president respectively 2023, will pave way for immense national development. According to the national coordinator, Mr. Dauda Mbaya, who said that Nigeria will become one of the developed countries of the world if it elects credible leaders, citing that Professor Osinbajo and Zulu is certainly the best for Nigeria. The advocacy group said that an Osinbajo and Zulum ticket would have immense benefits of the developments of Nigeria in 2023. Okay, well, everybody's endorsing anybody. Anybody can endorse anybody, and people have been endorsing who they want. I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think whether Oshibayo will be looking at that direction. He wants to go for president come 2023. Of course, it is in his right to do that. One thing is that if really is interested, but when you talk about competence, you talk about knowing, somebody who is up to the task. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. It's just that the man's hands and legs are tied. He can't even do much. He couldn't do much, and he can't even do much. Presently, we know the time he was given an opportunity to man the leadership of this country while the president was away receiving treatments in the UK. At this age and time, receiving treatment in the UK, we know what he did. And it's like when they saw that this guy is beginning to shine, people are beginning to see the quality in him. They just try to relegate him to the background. Whether they, at times, whether he was brought in the first place to get the Christians' votes is a different story altogether. But at the little time he served, everybody could see the difference. So there's no doubt when you talk about competency, there's no doubt about him. Another thing is for him to have a political will to be able to do things. We need people who have something upstairs. We need people who are not tribalistic. But of course, most of the things that they were saying from corner, from different angles, that this and that, when Buhari was there, was not around, he did this and this and this and that. The cabal who didn't want him to be there. Well, like I said, anybody can endorse anybody. If they feel it is okay, another thing is for him to be interested and let him come and test his popularity in at the end of the day. But I don't know why people it's always between. So he cannot get somebody from the what is it called, from the southeast. They can't get somebody from the southeast. It has to be from the southwest and the north. That is where they are always making mistake. I don't know, because I don't know why they have already mapped out that. And when these people are complaining, you will say they don't know how to play politics. I don't know how they don't even know how to play politics. I don't just understand. Well, it is their own opinion. This the advocacy group. It is their own opinion. They are called national. What do they call them? Good News Nigeria. Okay, as Good News Nigeria. So it is their own right or their opinion if they want to endorse anybody. But everybody is always going around that circle. Oh, southwest and the north, like that, like that. They cannot just cross to southeast. Let's see what will happen. Let's see what Nigerians we have to say. And most importantly, it's another thing for him to be interested in vying for the position. But if you want to look at it from all indications, there's no need to doubt his competency. You cannot doubt it. You can't doubt it, no matter how they will try to cover his glory, or if I might put it that way, it cannot be covered. The guy is sound. He's sound. You can't take that away from him. But one thing I have discovered is that in this country, irrespective of who is leading, irrespective who is nominating anybody, even irrespective who has won, you will see that there's some I don't know. Apart from the cabal that even most of the presidents usually have, there are some people who are. I don't know whether they are the one who decide for this country. And if they are the ones who have been deciding for this country, they have to consult them, do some permutations and calculations. And at the end of the day, things are not going well in this country. We always pray that God should take care of those people, because I see no reason why people will have mind to do something. They will tell you political way, because of a lot of things have been brought in that we are not supposed to be looking at, and those are the things that have been, those things have really been distracting us. Well, let's say what Nigerians are saying concerning the nomination of a, or the endorsement of this group of the vice president. Someone say Oshibayo is far, far, far better in 100 times than Jagaban. Okay, confirm is the perfect match, tested and trusted. Oshibajo is destined to become the president of this country. He is taking the mandatory of Chief Obafemi Awolowo, his in-law, mandatory. Only spiritual man can know this. Someone say confirmed. Nothing can be truer than this. The best man for the job is Oshibajo. Fully supported, Oshibajo is a man of action. They will transform Nigeria. I am really praying for this. Will he be able to act as president? This seat does not need too much gentle people. It's not by grana. The ones that even think that you think they have action, what are they doing? They're just there. Figurehead. During Buhari's 3 months in the UK back then, Hoshibajo really tried. Yeah, no, there's no doubt. If Hoshibajo really tried, what did he get for his sideline? That's a different ballgame entirely. But he did his best. He tried his best, and everybody saw it. When he talked about competency, he has it. You can't doubt it. It's not something that will be hidden. And this is the kind of person that you see, you'll be proud. Yes, this is my president. Nobody's campaigning for him. That is just the truth. So nobody's campaigning for him. That is what we are always saying. Let them bring the best. We have to bring the best. We should forget all this. This one is this one. This is the best. Anywhere it's coming from, whether from the southeast, let them bring the best. If they are talking from the southeast, you talk about somebody like what's his name, Peter Obi. So some groups too have already they've brought out some names from the southeast that they want them to, maybe for if they can be choose. And the only person people were reckoning with is a Peter Obi, and that's it. If you're good, you are good. There's nothing about it. Nobody's talking about where you came from, where you are not coming from. You are good, you are good. Peter Obi, very, very sound. The rest people might be okay, but at least hey, when you talk about Peter Obi, you can't even push him. Can't push him over. The same thing like Oshiba, you let them bring their best. That's what we are talking about. That is why it deserves a change to run and for the presidency. Also, anybody contesting election with the APC party platform is wasting his time, because the APC party platform cannot win any election in Nigeria again. We are tired of hunger and the fake person in ruling in Nigeria. Okay, you just missed it. It's not the party but the people. Okay, which party then? You are on your own. Do you have more than one vote? Speak for yourself. We know who the cap will fit, but destiny hijackers won't allow it, except God himself intervenes. I really pity Nigeria as a country. Oshibajo is qualified to run this nation to the right path. VP Oshibajo is a very good material for that post, but the two factors stand clearly against him. One, the Tinubu factor, and the second one, the party to which he belongs, the APC. If he continues to make Tinubu his godfather, he may not be able to go far, and the content of bullion vans may not be able to do much. Secondly, majority of Nigerians are very much tired of the APC, which may not want them to vote for him unless they depend on INEC's magical calculations as collation centers. God forbid a religion fundamentalist like Oshibayu be our president. We have had enough under Jonathan. Not even in his wildest dream he can go back to Lagos and rule if people want him that that badly. But definitely not Nigeria president. Back to sender. Really? Okay, I can understand where this one is coming from. Your opinion is not needed here. Your God forbid can't change anything. For now, nobody is capable like him, not even in the entire country. Even Buhari himself respects him, so it's all the lawmaker and the Senate. So whether you like it or not, let's wait till 2023. Take note, he will become the president of this country, and you will see with your eyes. This Aboki, where is this Aboki coming from? Eh? Aboki man, what of Buhari? Yes, so I support Osinbajo and Zulum combination totally. Best combination. Okay. You know, people here, you could see that people so much like this two people they are trying to bring together. If the principalities and powers, we are not even talking about whatever, what we talk about people who have what it takes. You know, a lot of people will still be coming. We just want the best. We don't just want anyhow people. We don't just want anyhow people. We're tired of anyhow people. So guys, let's hear your opinion. What do you think? Leave your comment below and let's have your take.